Back by popular demand, I'm continuing my video game collection video. I have not done any of my Nintendo stuff. I still need to show my PSP games. I've already done my Vita games, and I still need to show like my DS and 3DS stuff. And I might do a separate video on my Game Boy Advance and like loose cartridges, because I have a whole bunch, and I just don't want to do a whole video just based off that. But starting off, I'm going to do my Switch collection. I won't be showing any of my loose cartridges. I have a couple loose games, but I won't be really showing those. I have a loose Batman Telltale. I wish it was complete, and I also have a loose Fire Emblem Warriors. But yeah, that's really all the loose stuff I have for game cartridges. But here are the complete games I have. So first up is Astral Chain. Heard it was a great game. I haven't played that one yet. I didn't even know it was a Switch exclusive until like after I bought it. Azure Strike Gunvolt Striker Pack. This is actually a very fun game. It's only on Switch. I mostly want to get Switch exclusive stuff. I don't really want to have games that I already have on PS4. Bayonetta 3. There's a sealed one. I need to get the other two just because. This is a fun game. Cruisin' Blast. This is based off the arcade game. If you've never played that, it's a Switch port. The Danganronpa Decadence, which is basically all three Danganronpa games and the summer camp party game, which I think is just one of the mini games from Danganronpa 3. Disgaea 5 complete. It is on PS4, but I mean I don't mind having games like this on my in my Switch collection, so I'll keep that one. Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. I also have an empty case for it. That was with my plain Fire Emblem Warriors. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I bought that game day one. I played this game more than any other Switch game I have, and that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And let me actually move my shelf a little bit. Or not my shelf, my tripod a bit. But yeah, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Play that one a lot. Metroid Dread. Mortal Kombat 11. I only got this because I heard that this is a little different from the other ports for Mortal Kombat, like the PS4 and Xbox One and maybe PS5. I think there's like differences in the game. I think there's like, instead of the cutscenes, it's instead like sort of like a comic in a way. And there's also some stuff that was like changed unlike the other versions of the game as well, which is why I bought it. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition. I'm still trying to look for the collection. Or I mean, I've seen the collection just for like way too much. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Need to play that one, honestly. Shimigami Tensei 5. I recently heard that they're making another Shimigami Tensei 5 for Switch, so I'll be getting that as well. I don't know if I'll probably get it for PS5, but I'll also get it for Switch, maybe. Super Mario Odyssey, still brand new. Sonic Superstars for Switch. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I actually recently heard that this the game is celebrating its anniversary as I'm making this. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening Remake. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, still also once again brand new. WarioWare Get It Together, probably not my favorite WarioWare game in the series, but it is a bit of a fun one. Probably not my favorite. WarioWare Move It, this is the newest one, and honestly like it better than Get It Together. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. And this is the European version of the game, a Klonoa Fantasy Reverie series. The North American version of this game is pretty expensive now, and I mean, it's just the same game, just, you know, European and stuff. So yeah, that's all my Switch stuff, and now moving on to the PSP. Alright, to be honest, I never really grew up with the PSP because I had a Nintendo DS at the time, so I didn't really play a ton of, like, PSP games, but these are just the games that I have. So I have Ape Escape on the Loose. That one's actually a fun one. I think that was actually recently added to PS5, if I'm correct. Crash Mountain of Mutant. Crash Tag Team Racing. I think those are the only two Crash games on PSP, if I'm correct. Or I think there's another one on PSP, if I don't know. Crisis Core Final Fantasy. Used to be an expensive game. Now it's like I see it everywhere. Daxter, a black labeled version. I think I need to actually get another copy of this game because the cartridge, yeah, is loose. But yeah, it's at least a copy of Daxter that I can play. Used to see that one everywhere, now it's like increased in value. This is a fun game. I actually played this one for a little bit. Death Jr. This is actually a really fun, like, platformer type game. Like, if you played Psychonauts, you'll love Death Jr. Dissidia Final Fantasy. Not really a game I'd play, but Little Big Planet. Still cool to have, at least. An obscure game, Fantasy Golf Pangea. Basically just an anime golf game. Parappa the Rapper, the PSP version of the game. Not really a game I would play, but I just love the artwork. Neopets Adventures, the Wand of Wishing. I mean, yeah, as weird as the gameplay looks, I just really love the artwork, and I'd hate to trade it. Prinny 2, Dawn of Operation Panties. Yeah, I have this game. This is like a Disgaea spin-off. That's why I got it. I'll play that one eventually, but my PSP, like the disc thing, is like really loud. Ratchet & Clank Size Matters. I actually got this one recently. It's a really clean copy of it too, but Final Fantasy Tactics: The War of the Lions. It is like really clean. I mean, besides that like marking over there, it's like probably the best conditioned PSP game that I've ever seen, honestly. This is loose, but this is the Neon Genesis Evangelion Three-End Impact. I think this is part of a series of Neon Genesis games, but this is like one of the cartridges. I got it for $10, and it goes for around like $24 just with the UMD, which is crazy. And I also have some movies. Appleseed, just plain Appleseed. I know there's a couple other ones in the series. Casino Royale, one of the few James Bond movies on PSP. The Cowboy Bebop movie, which I really want to watch this, but unfortunately my Japanese PSP doesn't play this UMD, or at least just some of them. It really only plays my Final Fantasy and my one Batman Begins, which you'll see in a bit. Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within. I also have Advent Children, but it's a loose UMD. Stealth, which also has a demo for Wipeout Pure. What's actually interesting about this, and it's why I have it, this actually, it has gameplay for Wipeout Pure, but like the promos are all, have like stuff based off the movie Stealth. I mean, yeah, it's very interesting, honestly. Steam Boy, this is made by the same person that directed Akira. Really want to get the Akira UMD, which I'll hopefully find that one day. And the Japanese version of Batman Begins. It's basically just, I mean, it does play in English, but it just has the Japanese subtitles. I mean, I wouldn't expect Christian Bale to like speak in Japanese or something. As cool as that would sound, honestly. And I actually just got these recently, but I'll show you them anyway. Here's a Fullmetal Alchemist Conqueror of Shambhala, Japanese UMD. This is a Ghost in the Shell movie, second gig. Eureka 7 special disc, and this has this was 100 yen originally, or I think $1 if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know Japanese currency, but Eureka 7 3 Psalms of Planets or something like that. And yeah, that's all the PSP stuff I have, and yeah, and once again, I'm not showing all my loose UMD stuff or whatever, but yeah, this is my PSP collection. Alright, before I showcase any of my like other DS games in the shelf, I really need to get another like shelf for my DS games, or maybe just find another shelf because I've already like filled it. But here's some games that I would add on my shelf, but I just can't add. Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Olympic Games. Sonic Classic Collection, I've had this one for a while. Prince of Persia: The Fallen King, this is actually a hidden gem for the Nintendo DS. And Mario Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. So those are just some of the or some of the DS games I have like in my collection, but I just can't add on my shelf at the moment. Alright, here's Alice in Wonderland. This is based off the shitty live-action Alice in Wonderland movie. Yeah, this game is way better than the movie. This is another one of those like hidden gem games, like Prince of Persia. Animal Crossing Wild World. Final Fantasy IV. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it like this. I would zoom in, but yeah. Fullmetal Alchemist Dual Sympathy. I'm trying to get all the Fullmetal Alchemist games, and I'm still trying to look for the trading card one. I think that's the only North American Fullmetal Alchemist game I do not have. But I have shown like some of the others from my PlayStation collection. Kingdom Hearts 358 out of 2 days. Let me actually take my phone out of my tripod. I don't really need my... oh, and look, the thing broke. Alright, nice. Anyway... Kirby Superstar Saga Ultra. Lunar Dragon Song, I need to get another copy of it. This is like really badly water damaged. Mario Kart DS, definitely a favorite of mine. Mega Man Zero Collection. Metroid Prime Hunters. I'm missing a couple manuals in this, but I will eventually find another copy. I really can't believe I have this game. Metroid Prime Pinball. This is probably the most expensive DS game in my collection. Super Mario Bros. DS, or New Super Mario Bros. DS. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explosive Darkness, had that one for a while. Professor Layton and the Last Spectre. Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. And I do have a loose cartridge for Curious Village, but I do not have that game, unfortunately. Or at least a complete copy. Rayman DS. Legend of Kage 2. Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Trauma Center Under the Knife. I'm still looking for the second one. Sonic Colors. Sonic Rush, another one of my favorite DS games. Sonic Rush Adventure. Sadly missing a manual, but I will find a complete one eventually. WarioWare Touch. This is a really fun game. Highly recommend getting that for your DS collection. Animal Crossing New Leaf, the Nintendo Selects version. Cave Story 3D. Let me move my tripod real quick. Sorry. Alright. Detective Pikachu. Hot Wheels World's Best Driver. Kingdom Hearts 3D, Dream Drop Distance. Lego City Undercover, The Chase Begins. Lego Ninjago Ninjroids. Lego Ninjago Shadow Ronin. New Yoshi's Island. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Kind of forgot I had this game, to be honest. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy, which I think is the most expensive Professor Layton game on the DS, and the Ace Attorney, which I'm still trying to look for that one, and another Layton game. Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. I got this for free with it was a buy two get two free deal on like 3rd gen games. Resident Evil Revelations, but this is the misprint copy. This is Revelitons, if my camera will focus. Stupid camera. Yeah, Revelitons. It's supposed to be Revelations, but yeah, that was the original printed copy. Nintendo Selects version of Mario 3D Land. Zelda Link Between Worlds, one of my favorite 3DS games. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D. Zelda Triforce Heroes, got the $5 at Five Below. Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal, I hate this game. Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, the launch edition. Sonic Generations. Sonic Lost Worlds. Star Fox 64 3D, the Nintendo Selects version. And honestly, my favorite 3DS game and the best way to end off my 3DS collection, WarioWare Gold. This is a very fun game. I bought this like right as it came out, and it's really expensive now. So if you want to get the WarioWare games, get them now because they're going up in value. So yeah, that's all the DS and 3DS stuff. And once again, I have loose cartridges, but I'm not going to show any of them. And here's my I'll actually, let me just jump cut. Alright, just want to give my armor break from holding the camera, but anyway, continuing my collection of games. So for GameCube, I have Batman Vengeance, Bionicle, just plain Bionicle, Bionicle Heroes, that's a fun one, honestly, especially on GameCube, in my opinion. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex, it's brand new and sealed, that's why I have it in its own protective case. Sadly not complete, but Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. Really wish I had the original manuals for them. I think I have one of the manuals for them, but it's not like the original manuals and stuff. Kirby Air Ride, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, probably not the best condition copy, but this is what I have. Geist, traded a whole bunch of stuff for that game. Madden 08, this was actually the last GameCube game and the last Madden game for the GameCube, so I'm surprised I have that one, and I found that at Savers for like not that much. Mega Man X Command Mission. Pikmin, sadly loose. Resident Evil 4. Sonic Adventure Director's Cut. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. The Sonic Gems Collection. I need to get another copy because mine on the back is like badly water damaged. Sonic Heroes, the Player's Choice version. Sonic Mega Collection. Sonic Riders. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Star Fox Adventures. This is actually my replacement copy. It's in way better condition than my other one. Star Fox Assault. Soul Calibur 2. Need to get a complete copy of that because I just have the game and no manual. Beautiful Joe, Player's Choice. WarioWare Mega Party Games. No manual, unfortunately, for that one. Wario World. It is complete, but I need to get a better copy of this because those annoying pre-owned stickers that I hate. Fortune Street. This surprisingly went up in value. I remember a lot of my friends had this game, and yeah, this game is apparently increased in value over the years. Klonoa, the Wii version. I honestly don't like this version, in my opinion. And I mean, it's not bad, but if you play the original like PS1 version and then this, then like you're not really gonna enjoy it, or at least that's just my opinion of the game. Mario Kart Wii. I bet everyone has that game. Muramasa, the Demon Blade. That's a fun one. And Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That's another fun fighting game for the Wii. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Nintendo Selects. DuckTales Remastered. Most expensive Wii U game I have in my collection, at least one of them. Game & Wario. Lego City Undercover, Nintendo Selects. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games, 2014. New Super Luigi U. I honestly forgot that this game was around. New Super Mario Bros. U. This is the 2-in-1 pack for New Super Mario Bros. U and Super Luigi Bros. U. This game is increased in value, surprisingly. The NES Remix pack for the Nintendo Selects version. Got it for $13, and I think it's like a $30-40 game now. Pokken Tournament, basically just Tekken Tag Tournament, but Pokemon. I remember when this game was popular, and then they added it to Switch, and now this game is like dirt cheap everywhere. Rayman Legends. Shovel Knight. Star Fox Zero. Super Mario 3D World. That game was added to Switch. Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. A sealed copy of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This isn't the original launch edition. This is the this was the re-release version of the game. The original reprint had like the Wii controller and like a lot of older controllers had like GameCube and stuff. Even though like I don't think the game even like could use the GameCube controls. At least I don't think so. But yeah, the original misprint variant is like really valuable now. And I mean, I bet I see it everywhere now. So like I can't guarantee it's like valuable anymore. Probably is. I don't know. Zelda Wind Waker HD. Hopefully this game gets added to Switch one day. And a great way to end off the Wii U stuff, but this is another very expensive game. Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Yeah, this is like a $100 game now, and I don't even remember how much I paid for it, but like, it wasn't cheap, but like, it's like a really good condition copy of it, and it is complete. I wish I had the original amiibo for that, which would be even better, but I mean, have the game at least. And yeah, these are the GameCube, Wii, and Wii U stuff I have in my shelf, and I did have some Wii stuff in there, and I'll show you those right now, actually. Oh, and here's my only 2-boxed Game Boy Advance games. Spyro Season of Ice, I sadly do not have the manual for it. Spyro Attack of the Rhinox, which has all the original contents and stuff. Star Fox Zero, the original box set. I got this at like Walmart for like not that much. Wii Sports, I really want to get the DVD case of this instead of these like annoying like cases. I honestly do not like these paper sleeve like CD cases or game cases. The Nintendo GameCube preview DVD, which I honestly find funny because this is for the GameCube, and the GameCube didn't even play these sized discs. I got this for really cheap at Bull Moose, but Disney Infinity 2.0. I don't know if I want to collect every Wii U game, but like I don't know, maybe I will do it. I don't know. I don't really play Wii U games as much as I used to. Wii Sports Resort, got that recently. Got this like last week actually. No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle. And the first No More Heroes. Sorry, these Wii games are out of order, so forgive me. Metroid Prime 3, Corruption. WarioWare Smooth Moves. Wario Land Shake It.
I had to get that resurfaced like 3 times. Got it for like $10 at GameStop, and I'm like, oh, that's a good deal. I'll probably find another copy of it that's in better condition, honestly. Trauma Center New Blood and Trauma Center Second Opinion. I'm still trying to look for the other one, Trauma Team, and I have not seen a single copy of it, at least in my area. And yeah, those were a couple Atlas titles. If you've heard the soundtrack, you've probably heard the game. Super Mario Galaxy, and this is the Nintendo 6 version. And I really wish I had Mario Galaxy 2. I want that game really badly. I completed this game. I never like completed 100%, but like I loved this game when it came out. Mario Party 8, that's a fun one. I also want to get the other Mario Party games. I think Mario Party 9, I spent like hours on that game, or at least like played with friends. Sonic Router Zero Gravity, I completely forgot about this game until now. Sonic Colors for the Wii. Sonic and the Black Knight. This game is fun up to the first boss, and then everything else is just really bad. Punch Out. That used to be Matt's copy of Punch Out. Poke Park Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. One Piece Unlimited Adventure. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Batman the Brave and the Bold, the video game. This is a hidden gem from Nintendo Wii. Castlevania Judgment. It's a very weird Castlevania game. It's basically just a Castlevania fighting game, but it's not too bad, but it's just weird, especially for Castlevania. Resident Evil, the Dark Side Chronicles. What's actually interesting is that it doesn't have the Wii logo on the spine, which I find interesting. I don't know if that's a misprint variant. Super Paper Mario, the Nintendo Selects version. I had that for a while. Sonic and the Secret Rings. And to end it off, Zelda Twilight Princess, the original version of the game. And yeah, that is all my Nintendo, Nintendo DS, 3DS, Switch, GameCube, and yeah, just a lot of Nintendo stuff. And I'm going to do a separate video on my Game Boy games. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. Bye.